All right. Okay. So what does that mean? You have a job already. All right. Thank you. Put it together for yourself. Okay. Now, the conference today, I think, applies to everybody. Whether you're in secondary school, you're in university, you're looking for admission, you've gained admission, you have a job. One thing that is constant in life is about change. We're always going to be changing. And whatever situation you are today, don't be happy with it. Don't be complacent with it. Don't be contented with it. Try to aspire to do more and to advance in life. And the Lord Almighty will help us in Jesus' name. So the way I've put it, let's have the second slide. I'm going to run through the same slide. We take it to whatever we get to, we stop, and we continue. So the first thing I want us to see, basically, is what is the current situation in the country today. There is nobody you're going to speak to today that you don't have to speak about that. What is the current situation of the country today? Can I have an extra mic? An extra mic. So we'll make it participatory. Can anybody just tell me what is happening in Nigeria today, in the world today, that is causing some fears, that is making you afraid? Anybody? He wants to speak. All right. Thank you.
Racism.
You said what?
Racism.
Racism. Okay. Racism is one. Let's note it down. Any other person? We cannot talk of that future if we don't address your fears. What are your fears? Racism. Any other person? Yes, sir.
Chaos.
Chaos. There's chaos. There's racism. Any other thing? Thank you.
Bad government.
Bad governance. Yes, bad government. Bad governance. Yeah. Any other thing?
COVID.
COVID. Thank you. COVID. And the aftermath of COVID and effect of COVID. What else? Recession. Somebody said recession. Oh, thank you. Recession. Thank you. Recession.
Connection. Connection.
Connection. You did say connection. Oh, why is it a problem? Give him the phone. The mic, rather. Why is connection a problem? I thought it would be a positive.
If you don't know anybody in Nigeria, you can't get anywhere.
Oh, so we put it under nepotism, right? Nepotism. You don't know anybody, you don't get a good job. Connection is positive, negative. Nepotism is negative. Yes, sir.
One of the problem or religious fanatics.
Religious fanaticism. People take it to the extreme. They kill, they destroy, all in the name of what they believe in. All right, we'll stop at that. So we've mentioned quite a lot of things, right? Can you remind me? Racism? Nepotism? If I see that you're not talking, I'll call you. Bad governance. Thank you. People are talking now. Yes, ma'am? COVID and recession. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to show you a slide now. Let's look through. Let's start with COVID. The reality of our times now is that there's COVID. It's turned to what we now call the new normal. People can't go to parties anymore. Businesses can't run anymore. Economies are shrinking. They're having problems. We can't even do church like we normally do before. All right? And we thought we're out of it. Then suddenly, I'm going to show you a slide. Suddenly, you just see that things started again coming up. And the question is that, where is the end to all of this? All right? In the UK, they thought now it's coming up. As at yesterday, I think about 814 people. Before was like 1,000. All right? We had reached a point before things have started going up. And it should create some sort of fears in everybody. All right? The first fear is, can we survive this? The second fear is that, how will businesses survive? And the question we should ask is that, why should mommy now call us to come and talk about making it in life and opportunities when we are dealing with something that is making businesses themselves shrink? And through that slide forward. You see, the first thing is COVID is rising. Number two, globally, the next one, please. Okay, that is it. Now you see that red graph shows you how it was starting from, I think, August. All right, from August it was coming down and everybody was just feeling happy, those low spikes. And we thought that everything was over. Then suddenly in December, see what it is. It's going up again. And if you're a business owner, if you want to go into business, this should cause you to worry. The next slide. The next slide, please. Okay? You might not be able to see that. I thought we'd have something very big. The next slide shows you the current global economic situation. In 2009, there was an economic recession, and economies globally went down to 0.1% drop. But as it is now, under COVID, it is 3% drop. It is worse than it used to be. So situation is bad. Unemployment, what's happening to unemployment in Nigeria today and globally? It's increasing. So COVID is there. Businesses are dying. Unemployment is rising. Economies are shrinking. And we're now calling everybody to say, let's come and talk about how do we do well in business. Where is the hope? Is this the best time to talk about that? Is it the best time to come and encourage everybody? Is it the best time to talk about business when everything is shutting down? Do you know any business that's gone down currently? Does anybody? Anybody that is running business that have to shut down because of this situation? Do you know anyone? Does anybody know? Okay, reality of our times is that businesses are